ass, bro.
Like I said, man, if he just had a team or somebody, some friends, a real friend or something.
No, on me, and that's what I'm saying too. He don't got like no real people that's actually looking out for him. Like even if there are some heads that collab with him or whatever, do content with him, like at the end of the day, I understand. Like y'all treating him better than like Mr. Beast would, for instance. But like y'all still using him at the end of the day for content, even if it's like is a wholesome collab. You know what I mean? He needs to take like time off from like making TikToks, collabing, making video. Like somebody needs to let him get off this like bender he basically going on, especially with the alcoholism.
And like I say, and the drinking too.
Like it's just not gonna be good for him. But let me see.
All right, so what we gonna start with? Okay, all right, we gotta get started. You know how we do our videos.
Y'all already know what it is. I ain't gonna lie. If you seen some of the other vids, you know what I'm saying. Obviously, we had a vid covering Josh Block, his crash out in Japan. Jones is wild. Jones is really sad to see because obviously we know Josh Block, he got some type of mental disability, whether it be like autism, Down syndrome, whatever it may be. But clearly, it's enabling him to do some crazy Jones. On top of that, he got the little alcoholism problem. Zabad, lebad, not good.
He's indulging in all the dark and the light.
You feel me?
And the bubbly and anything else.
IPAs, everything is bad works. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, there's that. So he goes out to Japan, and obviously Josh be getting triggered by some joints. You know, telling you tell him put the fries in the bag. You might see a little crash out. You know what I'm saying? It's really tough. I ain't gonna lie. But like, yeah, obviously he got arrested and all that. At first he got citizens arrested, and then you know what I'm saying, he got formally arrested when he was in the station, obviously getting captured by the Japanese police. So now apparently Josh is out of Japan. He flees Japan, and we're gonna cover that today. Y'all already know what it is. So shout out Legal Mindset, because we watching the Legal Mindset videos. Y'all already know what it is. But yeah, so let's get right into it. Let's see what happened with it. Legal Mindset, of course, duh.
Legal Mindset. You guys gotta get up with Legal Mindset. Subscribe and watch some of his videos, all of his videos.
We're at Streamer World of T-Shirts flees Japan. Y'all already know what it is. For the heads on YouTube, links in the description. For y'all in the live, come on, man, get y'all popcorn ready. Get y'all popcorn ready, baby. We go. And we on this, y'all. Let's see.
We do have an update on World of T-Shirts. In fact, we now know that he is out of Japan, right? So he has left Japan. He's out. There's a photo of him on the way out.
He's on
heading on out today. This is, of course, after my videos and other videos kind of saying, hey, look, you're, you have a high likelihood you could be seeing some real jail time, or even worse, according to
so they let him
our
go.
conversation.
Good.
You were saying it would have been worse if they put him in an asylum. Can you
My
talk
team
about
is
that?
ready.
A mental health facility. Let's call it that. What would it have been like in a mental health facility?
It's actually essentially human rights violations. Japan does not have a very good relationship with mental health. And I knew someone I actually went to university with. He came over to Japan. He got committed to a mental health asylum in Yokohama. So it wasn't like out in the boonies or anything. And Yokohama is like right next to Tokyo, like 30 minutes away. The second largest city in Japan.
Should show the article?
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And they strapped him to a bed for 10 days.
Which is good, because I mean, like, any opportunity for him to go home in a situation, which he obviously did, you know what I'm saying, is good, because we already know how Josh get down, bruh, especially with the alcoholism on top, bro. It just, Japan wasn't going to be a good state for him, bro. Especially not with the
streamers need to follow in his footsteps right now.
The
and go home and get on a plane and go home as well.
And that's what I'm saying too. Like some of these bulls, like they. First of all, we already know they be doing too much. Y'all already know about the nuisance IRL streamer bulls. But like with Josh specifically, it's just a lot of heads be enabling him. Like the trolls that was there, obviously, telling him to put the fries in the bag. That's basically like his trigger words, right? He gonna end up crashing out with that junk. But yeah, it's good to see how he went home. But like still, even though them actions he was doing there, not looking too good. Right. Not at all, baby.
In an adult diaper.
Okay, so let's see what happened.
Where he could not see his family. I mean, they let him in like once or twice, but basically because it was like the series of holidays were coming up, they locked him out from his family for 7 days.
Like this, like strapped down, just like
strapped
that.
Down. Yeah, like there was. You can actually see the full body restraints if you go further down. And Crazy. It's believed that he died of deep vein thrombosis, but it could also have been the cocktail of suppressants or whatever they had on him.
So many people doing cocktails.
Yo, speaking of DVT, deep vein thrombosis, Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody said their thoughts and prayers for Wemby, bro. In the NBA, he's the guy who's playing by 7'5".
What happened?
He got blood clot, deep vein thrombosis in his right shoulder.
Oh,
yo.
when did he get
had
that?
to go out for the whole season.
No, he's
sick.
done.
Yeah, I was sitting there sick. I'm like,
He's
no.
in the NBA,
bro. He gonna be the next GOAT, bro. No, bro. It's
I know
so
they gotta
tough.
work on that. They gotta unclog them.
Like, bro, it's so crazy. Like, it's genuinely unfortunate to see, but yeah, nah, it's good that they caught it early though, because like deep vein thrombosis, like it could lead to, obviously, blood clot could lead to death, but like like a lot of people, they don't detect it, and then obviously throughout their life,
well,
it
that's
gets
good
worse
they
and worse
found
and
it,
worse.
so now they need to work on it because he gotta get back in, out for the season.
But it's crazy.
Let's see.
Even for that, John. I mean, John wanted to do good content, but sometimes nutrition streamers get a lot of attention. He cannot do his content. Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Skip the first one.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Skip the first one.
You guys just gave a shout out to John Job only on Japan. Yesterday you talked about nutrition streamers in Japan. We got to check him out for sure.
Okay, what's
Because
his
if he
name?
be covering the nutrition
John
streamer
Dab?
bulls, hey,
Dab?
y'all know who be
Okay.
covering them bulls. Gelling on them fools. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, nah, for sure.
It's quite harsh, and actually, this is yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
That's basically what it's
Oh
like.
wow.
That is
and
crazy.
That was my concern for World of T-shirts because, I mean, obviously he's a very annoying
really
person,
did
but
that
he
to him.
generally seems to have mental challenges, and that's the
Yeah.
saddest part of his story is that he's surrounded by these people
Yeah,
that
they
are
not
just
helping.
abusing him to get
Oh my
money.
God.
See,
You
and
keep
this
saying
is
that.
what I be saying. Yo, my crash out already
Okay,
coming,
no
bro.
crash out. Relax.
My crash
Relax.
already cut. And
People
see,
turning down their phones.
see, even he's saying it. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, we understand. Like, obviously, Josh should not be doing none of these actions. You know what I'm saying? Getting as drunk as he does, going around, hitting people or slamming
Right.
people, all that. Duh. But like, bro, if you think he had the right people around him, bro, especially with his mental, like, you know what I'm saying, disabilities, bro, he would most likely be fine just chilling, doing his own thing. And he usually is. It's just these bulls like Mr. Beast, like Jack Doherty, these trolls, bro, they just ruining it for him, bro. I hate this type of jazz, bro.
Like I
Nah.
said, man, if he just had a team or somebody, some friends, a real friend or something.
No, on me, and that's what I'm saying too. He don't got like no real people that's actually looking out for him. Like, even if there are some heads that collab with him or whatever, do content with him, like at the end of the day, I understand. Like, y'all treating him better than like Mr. Beast would, for instance. But like, y'all still using him at the end of the day for content, even if it's like it is a wholesome collab. You know what I mean? He needs to take like time off from like making TikToks, collabing, making video. Like, somebody needs to let him get off this like bender he basically going on, especially with the alcoholism.
And like I say, and the drinking too.
Like it's just not gonna be good for him. But let me see. He would think he'd have someone taking care of him, but I heard he pulled away from his family, like those nutrition streamers in Japan right now. And that's the worst part. Especially if he cut off the ties with his fam, that now it's like, who's really gonna take care of him at the end of the day? Because let's say he does get to the point where he cuts off all these weird bulls using him for content. The only other people I could think of he could go back to is his family. But if he cut him off, now what? Now granted, Josh technically is a grown man, but like, yeah.
Maybe he needs to start an AA. Alcoholic Anonymous. Maybe he start there. And then
How are they gonna get him to go? All he be thinking about is out. Like, that's the worst part. But there's a lot. That'll be most male nutrition streamers, including Ice on homeless, punishment, mental institution. But nah, these bulls, Ice, imagine his heart rate in this John. Ice would really
forget about it.
Ice John really be up.
and to leech off his popularity, and they very well may have killed their golden goose on this trip if they didn't abort, because this is serious. Who's going to help? Like, if he gets committed to a Japanese asylum, because you saw the way when he was doing citizen arrest, right? Like struggling, screaming, biting. That sort of stuff will get you to a mental health hospital. And
I mean, genuinely,
who's going to help him? Like those people, they don't speak
to be
Japanese.
honest,
They're not going to help him.
I mean,
They don't
Josh,
wanna get in trouble.
that footage clearly demonstrated a mental issue. I mean, the biting of the hand,
Of course,
bracketing, the
that's
running
definitely on
around,
the
the
spectrum.
kicking.
Yes.
And it
That's
wasn't-
what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't want heads to be like, yo, I'm coping or whatever for Josh, but like, bruh, it is very clear and that's what I'm saying too. Like, not even to really be on my brain, right? He doesn't go outside. What color is grass typey? Bro, I done seen the whole big lore, Mr. Beast, Josh himself, all the backstories. Like, it is very, very, very clear. And obviously, like, Josh has some type of mental disability. Now, do I know exactly which one? No, because he's playing his character. He got a whole different life behind the camera and the TikToks and Joe. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know exactly what it is, but it's very clear that like it is apparent that it's something. It's not nothing. I mean, I don't know. Some heads will still say that's a cope, which is tough. But again, Josh just needs that good help around him, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Kicking like he was a trained martial artist or something. It was like spasmic kicking. you know. Yes, he did hit somebody, but it was more. I think, you know, to be honest, it probably didn't hurt.
He punched someone in the head, and I believe he kicked a Japanese person.
Yeah, and then he was starting
but I don't think they were. I mean, yes, it you know, it impacted them. That is a crime, right?
He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna effing murder you." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?" I checked with Andrew and asked him a super chat about what was the difference between Johnny Somali permanent ban to Jack Doherty's ban and to unban to finally ban. Okay, so basically, after what Johnny Somali did to the Comfort Women statues in South Korea, like, it was completely done. Like, he done went on a level to disrespect the whole country. Not even Kick with all the degenerate bulls that they got in there could handle that, John. They said, nah, he's fully done. The thing with Jack Doherty is, you would think Jack Doherty would be fully cooked after the McLaren incident when he almost killed his mans and himself. You know what I'm saying? You thought he would have been done? They said, we gonna perma-ban him. After a while, okay, fine. I guess they looked at it a certain way. They could use some type of cope that was an accident or some type of job. Boom. He gets unbanned. Or whatever, somehow. I don't know. Maybe he paid 8 in that $300K. I don't know. But, like, yo, cool. He gets back off the jaw. He was on party and all that, bam. Keeps going. He has the incident with the Stream Sniper we covered. Stream Sniper slaps him. He gets banned again after that. And ever since then, he just been banned. I think it probably got to the point with Jack Doherty where they're just probably going to keep him banned. It's like, yo, he done got unbanned so many times at this point where it's like, all right, we can't keep just flip-flopping with you, bro. And plus, years truthfully falling off. Like, everyone hates Jack Doherty, bro. Like, collectively now. But yeah, no, it's I know a bit, like, it gets confusing, but like, Johnny did something like on an internationally scaled bad level. Like, it's like, as like retarded as Jack is, he hasn't done any of that type of jazz. He's just an idiot kid. Meanwhile, Johnny's like, Johnny, I need y'all to understand, is an international criminal. Yeah. Like, even if you think like his Johnson did is stupid and dumb and not that serious, even though them deep fakes is bad. Again, that hasn't even been brought up. Like, that's a whole different thing in itself. But like, yeah, no, Johnny's an international criminal in Japan, in South Korea, like, in a lot. He cannot go to Japan. Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the whole thing too. He's talking about he's gonna go do this and that to the third to Japan, get his vengeance on the last vids. Bro, that John is done for, bro. He can't go back there. He's banned for 5 years from Japan. He's a literal criminal. So like, yeah, they can't platform him at all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's why it's so confusing between heads like him, because you would think, oh, their actions, they're just both nuisance streamers. What's the difference? Nah, like, Johnny, criminal, multiple countries in the world. Jack, stupid idiot kid who almost killed himself with his caravan. Like, as dumb as Jack is, nah, we gotta get Johnny out of here. He's done.
And they could have damages for that, but I don't think it was very powerful. Let me just say, he seems like a very small and frail individual. He is. With a very small frame. So I don't think it really hurt anybody, even a 140-pound Japanese person.
Yeah, and at least I think that after they actually got citizen arrest, they started to behave a little bit more. Well, he bites his own hand, but he bit someone else. Like, he always bites himself as like a stress relief or something. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure.
But he did go to the police station, right? He did try to call the embassy, apparently.
Yep, it was a citizen arrest. They probably had him talking to
in Japan.
They probably had him talking to a Japanese translator. Like, I know that the reports were saying he was talking to the embassy. It's far more likely he was talking to a Japanese policeman that spoke English, or just an admin person that spoke English to translate for him. Not impossible, of course, but that's exactly what happened with Johnny Somali when he was arrested, right? All these policemen jumped out of the van, like 10 guys or whatever. They grabbed him and they stuck a cell phone next to his head because none of the arresting officers spoke English.
Yeah, like, they don't. And that's the thing too, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Legal Mindset. Esquire. But that's the sad thing to see with Josh too, because even if he gets himself in these situations, you know what I'm saying, in foreign countries, it's like, yo, he clearly is not going to be of the mental capability to learn another language, let alone understand another language. So like, that barrier already puts him at, like, you know, severe disadvantage, like, you know what I'm saying, especially in this case. But yeah, there's no one around him there to physically help him too, so he's quite literally on his own, like, dealing with this. Yeah, it's completely done for Josh. Let me go ahead and read some comments.
Yeah, let's catch up on the chat.
Tendency to tap my head with my
knuckles out of frustration.
Yeah, because I was here. Okay. I was here. Yeah. And like, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, some people have triggers and stuff like that, or some people have like stress release methods that they do, which is totally fine. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm always a knee tapper. I'm always tapping my foot and something like that. So like, trust. Well, I ain't blame.
I'm pretty sure you already noticed I always have something in my hand.
It's facts.
If it's not my pencil, I do have this. Thank you, Shakira. It's gonna be like 3 years. My beads. I'm always down here like this.
Yeah,
Y'all probably always see me looking around.
Bro, I always got fidget toys in John, bro. Like, yo, I love Rubik's Cubes, yo. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We ever get a P.O. box, y'all send me Rubik's Cubes. I love Rubik's Cubes.
Send them Rubik's Cubes anyway. Y'all
bro, that's my favorite type, John. He also said Kickstream is a brand liability. Of course, Jack Doherty would absolutely be a kick liability too, like brand risk liability, and that would be for both of them, because like obviously again you gotta promote the guy who almost killed his cameraman and himself for content. Basically, you're gonna promote the guy who's an international criminal who literally disrespected a cultural. A nationwide statue,
yeah,
like
talking about he gonna
that was a symbol of peace and prosperity.
Diddy the statues.
Like, bruh, come on, bruh. Nah, they're both terrible brand risks.
All right, let's
him biting his hand side to a more extreme version, of a trigger
is.
method. Yeah, nah, it most definitely is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like his triggers in John is so obvious to see. Like there's some type of mental disability going on with Josh. If advertisers see this kid can lose a lot of revenue, not really, because like they don't have many advertisers. They're mostly funded by Stake, and Stake is a gambling company, and gambling makes infinite money. So, and it's unfortunate. Don't gamble, kids. We hope Ramsey will be by the end of it, but there's always new idiots and new ways to be idiots. Of course there is, like DBR666. Pissy boy, as we like to call him. Yeah, him. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. And that's what I'm saying. The freaking Ramsey Khalid Ismail, the Johnny Somali genes are slowly rubbing off on Mad Bulls. Yep. And like Ice is the originator that I know. Freaking y'all see the video with Johnny too. I love seeing it. The CX Mafia, the black sheep of the family. Yeah, that job be killing me every time I see that job, bro. It'd be so funny. I'm like, okay. That job's hilarious.
Okay, Wicked gotta go.
But yeah, that job, it's like,
Wicked, thank you.
The way like that they seen like this nuisance stuff has popped off, and it can get you like immediate clout because everyone's gonna pay attention and want to like hate on it, John. Because obviously, like you're basically rage baiting when you're doing this, John. Because everybody's. I mean, you're gonna crash out with the stupid action you do. Yeah, more and more people are gonna do it, man. It's unfortunate, but yo. Shout out Wicked, man. We gonna catch everybody in the chat. I ain't gonna cap.
All right, so.
But yo, we of course got more videos to head into. Shout out Legal Mindset. That was Streamer World of T-Shirts Fleas Japan. Y'all already know what it is. For y'all on YouTube, yo, it's gonna be down in the description.
Yes.
Other than that, we gonna catch y'all on the flip. Peace. For y'all know.